So the moon definitely has an impact on our moods in our lives because the moon, if it can cause high tides and low tides, if the astral companions that we have, other planets in our solar system can have an impact on the asteroids that do or do not hit the Earth, I don't think it'd be fair and logical and purely, truly scientific for us to ignore the effect that these bodies are also having on individuals who are made up of 70% water. I mean, it's not possible that the moon is only having its impact on the oceans and not on your bodies, which is 70% water.
Absolutely. Like you said, the moon's gravitational pulls play a huge role in the formation of the tides. According to NASA, the movement of the tides is actually a cycle of subtle shifts in the distribution of Earth's oceans. And like you said, the moon isn't the only influence. The sun also affects the tides. So I was looking into some scientific
Right.
studies on that, and I came across two different cases that were both done in the early 80s. The first study, Full Moon and Crime, was published in the British Medical Journal by C.P. Thakur and Dilip Sharma. They studied the rate of crimes reported to 3 police stations in different towns, one rural, one urban, one industrial, to see if it varied with the day of the lunar cycle. The second study, Lunar Cycle and Poison Center Calls, was published by Oderda and Klein Schwartz. And this was analysis made of all calls to the Maryland Poison Center to assess whether a relationship exists between the moon periods and poison exposure calls. Both studies concluded with greater activity during the full moon. The first study observed 83 full moons and 186 new moons. The physicians reported that 0.544 crimes per day on non-moon days and 1.4 crimes per day on full moon days. So the crime rate was approximately 2.57 times higher during the full moon, and they suggested that the impulse to take or to give poisons may increase on full moon days because of the increased human tidal waves. There was also a slight increase on new moon days.
There's actually a verified correlation that they were able to see that, okay, there's something which is actually happening, right?
Yes, exactly. Sorry, that was a lot of information, but
Mm.
yes, all in all, there is a substantial difference between how we're affected by the full moon versus full moon days and non-full moon days.